Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, Mike. Let me turn the comments off here because apparently we're supposed to do that. How do I do that? Turn off commenting. Alright, everyone. We got a great show for you tonight. We got wonderful guests. We got Coach Mike coming in, which is perfect for Teacher Appreciation Week. We got Lauren, who's the president of Tusker Times, and we got special music performance by no one else other than Mr. Michaud, one of my favorites. So once we got Coach Mike ready to come on the live, we'll get it started. Oh, here we go. All right, go live. I think. Let's see. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
How's it going, Coach Mike?
All right. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's it been? You staying safe?
Oh, not bad. Everybody's staying safe. I have a 4 and a 2-year-old, so I'm exhausted. This is definitely harder than normal. Sure, yeah. How about you? Everything's okay?
Yeah, I've been doing well. Growing out the quarantine beard, you know.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. I'm trying different looks, you know. I have a lot of time.
Yeah, you got something new going on up here.
Yeah, I don't need a barber. I can do my own haircuts.
I see. And happy Teacher Appreciation Week, by the way.
Thank you. That's very nice.
I'm sure everybody, all the students are appreciating their teachers a lot during these times and not procrastinating at all.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's for sure. It's definitely not easy. I especially feel for the seniors, you know, not being there. It's just, you know, some adversity that we have to face and kind of figure out, you know, as it goes along.
For sure.
Yeah, this is new for all of us.
Yeah, it's weird time.
Yes, it is.
A lot of people are wondering, like, because obviously the team sports are canceled and we can't train as a team. And I know that Mullen and a lot of people have been working hard to try to keep the teams in shape. You got any advice for any athletes that have been watching?
Yeah, I mean, I just think, first of all, I know that all the coaches have been staying in touch with all their teams, obviously trying to keep that team component, sending out workouts, sending out things for everybody to do. And now, you know, as we got the unfortunate news that the whole season's not going to happen, coaches are still making an effort to stay in touch and send out workouts and things like that. You know, understanding that some people might want to turn their focus into, you know, their fall sport or something like that, being that they know that the spring isn't going to happen, you know, which is unfortunate. But I think everybody's kind of realizing during this time, it's funny how sometimes it takes things like this to realize how important that exercise is, keeping our sanity. You know, getting out every day, even if it's just going for a walk, going outside and doing some activity. I find that it's so important for everybody's mental health to do that. You know, even a couple times a day. Normally you say exercise one time a day. Now, you know, 2 or 3. Get out there as often as you can and exercise, and it'll help with everything else, you know.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is, you know, accessing good workouts, making sure that you're targeting your workout towards whatever your goal is, whatever your sport is, and mixing it up and trying new things. I know I'm doing a push-up, 21-day push-up challenge and a 30-day sit-up challenge. It kind of tells me exactly what to do each day, so I know what I have to do, and it keeps me motivated to get it done.
You got a mindset for the future.
Yeah, yep.
That's good.
And, you know, I also have a workout. It's called the Tusker Deck of Fitness. You could take any regular playing deck of cards. You can choose 4 exercises for each suit. So every suit has its own exercise. You shuffle up the deck, and whatever card you draw tells you how many to do. It's actually a pretty good workout. You can even start by going through half of it. But it's good to have a focus kind of forcing you to do stuff as opposed to taking it as it goes, you know. So
it's just like with schoolwork, it's easy to put things off right now.
Very easy, and all of a sudden you're in a hole that you can't get out of. You know, I think some people in this quarantine are getting in really good shape because they're really having that time to do it. And other people are probably going the opposite way, you know, being a little more lazy and sitting back. So you got to fight that every day, you know.
Yeah. It's just good to keep you sane being outside.
Yeah, it's so good for mental issues that you might have. It's good for everybody's just kind of staying sane, not being caught in the house. Even when the weather's bad, try to find that moment that you can get outside and, you know, just do something to keep yourself ready. The other thing is, I bet you if everybody wakes up before they do their work, you do a workout. When you sit down to do your work, you'll find that you're so much, you can focus for so much longer and actually get more accomplished. So,
yeah, you feel better for the rest of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I was thinking about your brother the other day. We could have used him predicting all these closures.
He's a
thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And where are you going to school?
I'm a junior, so I don't know yet.
Oh, you're only, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So you don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's tough. I can only imagine for some of the even juniors, you know, who are trying to think of things. We have so many other things going on. It's really crazy. But you got to do your best to make the best of it, you know?
Yeah, seniors, it's tough for the seniors right now because, like, can't be graduation parties. And did my face disappear off the last
Yes, yes, it did.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough because seniors can't have graduation parties. They're going to have to rethink with prom and
I know there's so many things that, you know, keep coming to mind that they're missing, you know, which people look forward to. You know, it's not that people aren't going to be able to get through it, but it is so unfortunate and sad. You know, I can remember, you know, when you graduate, there's so many people that you end up not seeing again, unfortunately, you know.
Yeah.
And that came a little early for all of us, you know. Same thing with the athletes too. I was talking to the girls track team the other day, just about how sad I was, you know, for them as I started to think about it, you know, remembering back to being a senior and just imagining that. So it's definitely not easy, but everybody's got to stay positive because you have no other choice, you know.
Yeah, everybody's in the same boat right now, which makes it a little bit easier.
That's true. Yeah, it's not just here; it's everywhere. You know.
Yeah.
So that's about it. I'm trying to stay busy. I'm exhausted. My kids keep me busy all day.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was good catching up, and hope all the athletes take your advice, and everyone in general. Just keep your mental. It's important to keep your mental health like top notch right now.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And thanks for everything you guys are doing. You're doing a great job.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
All right. See you later.
All right. Take care.
Stay safe. All right. Next up. All right. So that was Coach Mike giving us some of his thoughts, and it's important to keep your mental health solid during this time. Next up, we got next guest, Lauren, who is the president of Tusker Times, who actually created Tuskers Tonight. So we're going to add Lauren here. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. How you doing, Lauren?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. Staying safe, I hope.
Yeah, as best I can.
Yeah, keeping yourself in your car. That's
yeah.
So, how have you been spending your quarantine?
I mean, I guess doing a bunch of different things, kind of looking forward to college and everything. Like Coach Mike said, it's really unfortunate what's going on for the entire community, but seniors too.
Right.
That the year kind of came to an end much shorter than anyone anticipated. So looking forward to college, you know, trying to find roommates, but everything's up in the air. I mean, we don't even know if we're going to go back in the fall,
Right.
but fingers crossed. I mean, other than that, just trying to keep up with the distance learning. I've also still been working a little bit. So it's an experience, definitely.
Yeah, nothing you can do but hope for the best right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, where you're going to be attending Stony Brook next fall, right? Well,
Yep.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully not virtually, but
Yeah, definitely.
do you know, are you undecided? Are you going to be majoring in?
I know that I'm going to be majoring in journalism and sort of working for and toward, rebuilding the Tusker Times in the past few years while I was at the high school sort of helped me find that passion. So that's definitely pretty cool because I knew that coming into high school, I wanted to join a few clubs, and something I was interested in is school news because I figured it would sort of get me involved with everything that was going on the campus, whether it be sports, music, different things like that. And I kind of realized at the time that the membership was kind of dwindling and it was due for an upgrade. And at that time it was sort of a paper copy. So I didn't feel like students our age were sort of responding to a paper copy as well as they might online. Right. So that's when I started to, gather up a few other people who were interested, and we started actually a complete overhaul of everything and made it onto an online website and an online platform. So.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing that you said, that joining clubs in high school helped you find that passion. The passion found you. You didn't have to go searching for it, which is a great way to approach it. You'll probably be happier in life with what you do. And it also makes sense that you were adjusting to the times, and I'm sure it worked because obviously I don't think any of us are reading newspapers right now.
Yeah.
And if you are, I respect it. But
yeah. And I mean, definitely in this situation, this is a situation and our writers are still able to keep in touch with the student body online. If we were releasing papers at school, we wouldn't really be able to keep up with these uncertain times and with everything going on. But I've been trying to the best of my ability to sort of run the Tusker Times account, whether it be, offering some positive messages, reminding people of certain events that kids are trying to run virtually to keep things up and going as much as they can during this time. I just think it's really cool because I've met and worked with a lot of different people across my years as editor-in-chief of the Tusker Times, and you don't necessarily need to be a self-proclaimed writer to be involved with it. We've prided ourselves in doing a lot of different video content. People who are huge sports fans and love to go watch their friends at the games will take pictures and sort of report on how the game went. So I think it's really one of the only clubs that is at the high school where anyone with any interest level, any writing skills, it doesn't even necessarily need to be writing. If you're interested in photography or videography or something like that, there is a place for you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody saw, but one of our most recent posts was sort of a little bit of a tribute to our seniors. Obviously, the seniors are going through, some rough times right now. And we have, I think it was 7 or 8 seniors that are graduating from the club this year from Somers High School. So next year, 3 of those members being board members. So I'm the president, Katie Hill is the vice president, and Eleanor Greenbaum is the treasurer. So I definitely wanted to come on and sort of encourage people. We do have a lot of people that are leaving after this year. And I really want to see, I want to see what the next few generations of high school students want to do with it. I'd love to see it continue, see it thrive in any way that anyone sees fit. Because at the end of the day, it comes back to whatever students want. It's a great platform for student voice.
Yeah, I agree. I think the senior shout-outs that you're doing are great because while it's tough for all of us right now for different reasons, the juniors might be struggling because it's the toughest school year, but the seniors, they're missing out on moments that I think everybody needs to experience in their life, whether it's
definitely
at school or away from school. And I think it's important to just stress all the great things that they've been doing both before and during quarantine.
Yeah. For sure. Well, thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you for coming on, and thank you for keeping this going. I hope that somebody follows in your footsteps in the future.
Yes, me too.
All right, stay safe.
Have a good one.
All right, that connection went a little bit smoother. And last but not least, don't want to be biased, but happens to be one of my favorite people of all time, Mr. Mike Michaud. Let's add him on here. Mr. Michael.
Mr. Jacob, how are you doing?
How you doing, Mike?
I'm
Growing out
doing
the
great,
flow?
you know me?
Growing out the flow.
Long hair. or I'm trying to at least.
I see. I see the hat there. You're repping your your alma mater. Yeah.
It's brand new
When
edition
did
I got today.
when did the news come in that you got accepted?
I actually got off the wait list, so it came very late, like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, very excited.
Well, that's some good news to be brought to you during the quarantine.
What?
Yeah, I said that's some good news to be brought to you during the quarantine.
Yeah, some good news in all of this.
All right, so I spend a lot of time experiencing your musical greatness when we're hanging out, but I don't think the school gets to see enough of Mike Michaud. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I think anything aside from 24 hours a day of Mike Michaud is not enough Mike Michaud. So I'm trying to do my best to fix that, and I'm happy that you're here. So what song are you gonna be playing with us?
So tonight I decided to do "In My Life" by the Beatles because
great song.
I've been listening to a lot of the Beatles recently. Thought I should share.
Yeah, love that song.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's see what you got, man. And I know what you got.
Well, I'm in tune, right? More or less. More or less. All right. Whew.
All right, sorry about that, Mike.
It's fine.
All right, My Life by the Beatles. I feel like
My
you're
Life
auditioning for me on
Beatles.
American Idol, except
Yes.
I'm already giving you the golden buzzer.
Thanks. You gotta hear me first.
All right, here we go.
All right. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. All these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life I loved you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know we'll often stop and think about them. In my life I love you more. In my life I love you more.
You never fail to amaze me, Mike Michaud.
What can I say?
I think I speak for everyone when I say that.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you very much.
I was gonna say that song is very, very fit for the time. But honestly, you can make any Beatles song. You can make the lyrics speak for whatever you want. I think that was the power of them.
I know. I
and
love
your
that.
songs will live on forever.
I know.
Oh, Mr. Michaud, I miss you, man.
I miss you too, Jacob. Not gonna lie.
Right, hopefully everybody will be able to be back together soon. We can be jamming. Everybody can just go out. And that was amazing.
Thank
you for coming on. I think we'll end it at that.
Perfect.
Great note to end on. No pun intended. Pun intended. All right, I'll talk to you later, Mike.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
See you, Mike. And good night to you all. Thank you for tuning in. We'll probably be trying to do this every week. I don't know who's going to be on it, but I think it's a good thing to keep going during this time. Try to keep the school connected in any way we can because we're a great community. But good night to everyone. And how do I...